Do not yell at me. Do not yell at me. I've been busy, okay? Let's leave it at that. I'm back, okay? And I'm better, and I'm here, and I'm ready to serve you all the looks and all the videos occur, okay? I don't know why I said that twice. Anyway, let's keep it quick. Let's jump into the video. Okay, y'all, so I know it's a little bit loud in the background. I'm sorry. I'm outside because I just moved to this new, like, this floor is my apartment. And I don't really have a background set up. It's not cute in there. There's no good lighting. I'm looking at bricks outside from my windows. So I figured, let me come out here to a little backyardican. It's, you know, small but cute. And let me have a conversation with y'all, with the family, because I've been gone for a while. It was a needed break, honestly, with everything that's been going on. Like, oh child, she needed a rest. But yeah, today I want to talk about seeking validation, sort of as a love language, like in relation to me, but just like the topic in general, and also like dealing with like problematic folk, you know, or just having how to deal with internal conflicts. And this isn't really like, this is the answer. This is like, hey, let's try to figure it out and brainstorm together, because I really don't know what the answer is. God damn, it's hot. Okay, but yeah, so basically, let's start with seeking validation. So I've been having, well, I don't know if I told y'all, I started therapy because I don't want to be hypocritical. I know in my quarantine mental health video, I talked about like therapy for Black and brown folk is crucial. Y'all need to go. We need to invest in our mental health, and I haven't really done it. Just because the process of finding a therapist can be difficult sometimes, and I'd love to do a video like talking to you all about like what that process is, what it looks like, how to be successful with it, and hopefully you don't have to jump around with too many therapists because you don't like the first one you picked. So we'll talk about it. But long story short, I found a therapist, and I was trying to figure out what my goals were. So I know, like, yes, it's important to be investing in your mental health, but like, what do I specifically want to work on? And something that I realized is, I think one of my love languages, I think the main one, is words of affirmation. Yeah, words of affirmation. Because for me, having someone just confirm that, you know what, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are correct, you are normal for feeling this way, or I agree with you, or I stand by you. Like, words mean a lot to me. Like, yes, actions, you know, actions over words, woo, woo, woo. Like, I get it, I agree. But just the confirmation for me that like we're making this verbal agreement with verbal communication, you know, that this is where we stand, like that we're on the same page, like that's very comforting for me, if that makes sense. In a way that like just your actions, like you showing that you care, may not be, unless you an extreme motherfucker, you know, like
I'm all in, like, you want me to shoot him? You know, like one of those thug boyfriends. I always see tweets about thug boyfriends. It's so funny.
But yeah, unless you're doing all that, like I would just like a simple I love you, you know, or I hear you, babe, you know, or as a friend, like, you know, I understand where you're coming from and it's super normal to feel that way. Like, that's comforting, you know? I don't know. All right, y'all, I hope you can hear me. I had to come into the shade because it was real hot out there. Like, the sun was just eating my face. So I was like, maybe this isn't the best environment. Also, my phone ran out of storage. I had to come and sit and recollect and delete some old videos I still had on my phone, all that good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about seeking validation. I really hope you can hear me. Oh my God, I don't want to record this and you can't hear me. Anyway, I really want to talk about seeking validation because I feel like a lot of my internal conflicts come from people not understanding how important that is to me. Like, you know, just basically feeling like stuck up for, no, that's not how I meant to say it, like someone sticking up for you. Like, that's important in my relationships. I know I'm definitely the type of person who takes a lot of time to process information in general, and feeling unsupported in the time that I'm processing it / in the time that I'm criticizing the information I've received, like, that can make me also feel like I'm under attack. And I'm saying all this to say, like, this is me dissecting myself, like understanding, like, okay, where's the root of this problem? What exactly should I be communicating to my loved ones and people who care about me and people who are in my inner circle who I converse with and vent to, so that way they know how to deal with me when I'm dealing, you know? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate seeking validation, but knowing how to react when someone doesn't give it, because there's a difference between seeking it and expecting it. And I can't expect everyone to perfectly match or perform my love language. You know what I mean? Like feeling understood, feeling validated. Sometimes people are going to be like, yeah, well, I disagree. I love you, but I disagree with you. You know what I mean? And I can't show support for you. And it's I don't even know if it's about disagreeing. Like, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. I think it's about like your opinion seeming like it doesn't matter. Like yours and mine, right? I'm talking about me or us. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, feeling like you're making my opinion not matter by not even stating that it is a plausible opinion is what bothers me. It's not the disagreement. Is that clear? I don't know. Anyway, for people who seek validation, I think some of my biggest advice is just communicate that. Practice validating yourself. You know, I think something that I really should start doing is journaling how I feel like when I'm not validated and when I am validated, and how I cope when I'm not validated by someone that I feel like should validate me and how I feel, right? Because I feel like learning your own responses to your emotions, you can't respond to your emotions. Learning your own emotional responses to situations is what I'm trying to say, like, is so helpful, and how you can navigate situations more smoothly when someone doesn't understand how to navigate the experience of you, right? I say all this to say because, like, I'm tying this back into internal conflicts, right? Like, I've been, like, I don't know if I'm paranoid, but I've been picking up on a pattern in my life personally where I'm just not getting along with folk, and I really don't know why, but I feel like my circle is very small. Like, it just feels like it's really hard for me to make new friends. And yes, I'm a little bit introverted, but I'm also outgoing. Like, I can hold up a conversation, you know what I mean? Like, I can, if we share similar interests, like, I don't know, it just feels difficult to find people who are there for longevity. And I think especially in a time...
Anyway, we're gonna hope that was a firework.
Especially in this time of controversy and uncertainty with everything that's going on in the world, especially politically, like, it's really... Sorry, my makeup is sweating a little bit.
Oh, she's creasing. Ah, she's creasing.
God damn it, I forgot what I was saying. I have to realize that validation doesn't mean I should expect someone to agree with me. And I have to also realize that what it looks like for them to disagree with me may not be what it looks like for me to disagree with someone. You know, and I think my processing that in general is kind of difficult, because someone could be super argumentative and I can feel disrespected. I'm like, whoa, hold on. You know, like, whoa, where's that coming from? Why are you yelling? Why are you ignoring me? You know what I mean? Like, people's response to anger is something I have to learn not to take personally. I gotta let them recover. I have to learn and invest in how to deal and navigate the experience of them, you know? And I think it's kind of selfish that I haven't done that more. I mean, I tried to, but, like, I'm not a master, you know? I think I just have to be more attentive to that fact, you know? I don't know. I'm also at a point in my life where the people who are here currently don't always last forever. Everyone I'm meeting and getting to know and befriending is not going to be the people I'm friends with in 10 years. Maybe, maybe not. And it's really hard to accept that, because I've just had such bad experiences making friends and keeping friends in friend groups, as individuals, you know, and I'm just like, I think I'm at a point in my life, I'm such an old person, LMAO is what I was trying to say. I'm such an old person because I crave stability. Like, I want someone we could be like, someone in my immediate circle, because I have best friends that I've known for 8 years, but they don't go to school where I go to school, so we're in 2 different states in this long distance type friendship, you know? But I really just want someone who, like, we hang out all the time, we are vulnerable with each other, we can, you know, disagree and jump right on track, we know each other's love languages, we're responsive to them, we can be silent together, you know, we can nap together. I like people who I don't have to do shit, you know, I just want to, if we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. And it should be fine, you know? I want one of those relationships. I want like a life partner, but in like all my friendships. And that's a lot to ask for. I get it, you know? I'm working on it. I gotta just realize that I'm gonna validate myself for feeling that way. It's normal to feel this way, you know? Let's practice validating yourself. And it's normal to want stability, and it's normal to want kinship that's intense, you know? And that's okay if I don't get it. Maybe someday it'll come. Maybe someday I'll want something different, and I gotta sit with that, and that's okay. But in the meanwhile, I think I'm gonna work on just being more attentive to other people's response mechanisms and coping methods for their emotions, so that way I'm not as sensitive to them when they're pushed onto me, if that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm so glad I decided to film this in the shade, because it was hot. It was hot, okay? I hope you're gonna have a great day today. And we're at 51 subscribers, baby. Congratulations, sisters and siblings, okay? I'm proud of us. I'm gonna try to be consistent. Also, I'm working on my setup in my room, so I don't have to be out here sweating, okay? Try to get some content for y'all. But yeah, besides that, I'm gonna go take some pictures while the sun's still out. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.